Oh, hi there guys, and welcome back for some more Let's Play Paper Mario TTYD. In the last part we picked up Miss Mouse, who I'm not going to show off because I still don't care about her. And in this part we are going to be advancing the storyline and finding out how to get to the next place, Key Hall Key. But first of all, let's go ahead and check this board. I know I didn't win, but I won my daily mushroom, goddammit. Yeah, I never won that, ever. And I've had this game for years and years, and I don't remember what year I got it in. But I do remember it probably wasn't right when it came out because I got it for 20 bucks. And the case has that little stamp that they put on a few games like Kirby's Air Ride with his bestseller or something. I don't remember. I know this was one of those games and Kirby Air Ride was one of those games because my copy of Kirby Air Ride has that on it as well. Love Kirby Air Ride, by the way. I don't play it too much anymore, but I love Kirby Air Ride. Let's see, where do we gotta go? Ah, that's right. We have to go to the bar. Because you might have noticed there's a person in there who kind of looks like a ship captain. Yeah, nobody really tells you this, but you gotta figure it out on your own. Also, Luigi's in here. Hi, Luigi. I think we already talked to him. Did we talk to this guy? No, I don't think we did. Yeah, I'm Torque, and I don't think for a second that this dude's telling the whole story. The only reason I lent him my rig was because he got down on his knees and begged. And what happens? He's in it for 1 second before he completely totals it. Idiot. I'm not letting this dip out of my sight until he repays me the 5,000 coin repair costs. Yeah, Luigi caused a lot of trouble. But we got this man over here singing, and I've always pictured him as being Spanish. So, let's see if I can pull a Spanish accent out of my ass. First time I've had to do this since Fabio, so it's going to be very hard for me. Both emotionally and physically. And what do you want, huh? Who? Me? You ask about? Ah, I am called Fabio. I am, how you say, a trader. The richest man in Rogueport. Monetary wealth gives me freedom, yes, and freedom gives me wealth of spirit. And yet, why is it that a man whose life is unchained must always long for yet more? Ah, what is missing from my life? This tears at my very inside. I must know. What do I lack? Romance, definitely. I'd say emotion. Probably thrills. Money. Let's just go with emotion. Emotion, you say? Ah, I suppose each life must experience some emotion. Yes, the gradual process that forever alters the landscape of life, like rain on dirt. Ah, no, foolish Flavio. Not erosion, you silly man. What I need is emotion. Wait, hold the horses. This is it. Sounds more French to me now, when I think about it. Now that I am thinking of it, I once heard of the treasure of Cortez, the pirate king. Yes, this is the answer. Oh, such happiness for me. A hunt for pirate treasure. Why, that just shrieks of romance and thrills and emotion and even money. See, maybe he is Spanish. There's a whole bunch of R's right there. Do you not know the tale? The pirate's king's treasure held on Key Hall Key. Ah, well, tales say that this pirate king Cortez hid his hoard of pirate booty there. For years, treasure hunters and ruffians have gone there in search of the loot, but not a single one of them has ever returned. Oh, the horror in my back tingle. People here whisper that the ghost of Cortez attacks all who seek his treasure. It is because of those very rumors that people no longer go to Key Hall Key. Yeah, well, screw that. I want to go there. But that will not stop Flavio. The treasure is there, yes, and I'm going to prove it. For I am Flavio, trader extraordinaire, million sailor of the seven seas. What is that you are saying? You are also looking for a treasure? Here in Rogueport? Why talk such craziness? There isn't anything like that in a dull armpit of a town. You cannot be believing each stupid rumor about treasure some sea urchin spews out. No. Now what madness comes bursting from your mouth? You have a treasure map? Well, hand it over. Rather, I mean, show me. You're having a joke on me. This map leads straight to Key Hall Key. You swine. You mean to steal my treasure out from under me, you awful, awful man. Well, now am I confused. You are looking for things known as the crystal stars? But now that I am thinking, a starship stone was said to be in Cortez's hoard. Perhaps I could sell it for a staggering amount of cash. Yes, that would be... such thoughts. Flavio, what you really need is romance, thrills, and emotion. I cannot ignore what this business before me suggests. This must be fate at work. Flavia shall go with you to Key Hall Key. Of course, the crystal star is yours, yes, but the rest of the treasure is mine. Huh? You mean repeat? You must repeat that. Flavio's ears are plugged. You have no ship? Ha ha ha! You unfortunate foolish man. Do you not know who I am? I will have a ship ready in no time, and it will be massive and glorious. Splendid, splendid, splendid. Let us begin preparations immediately, shall we? I will volunteer myself as our intrepid leader. Yes, and you will be captain. Ah, danger and adventure tickle my nostrils. Come to the harbor right away. Oh god, are you done? There we go. Ah! I have tons of mucus lodged in my throat. And that is something that you obviously needed to know. That was not Spanish at the slightest bit either. That sounded completely French to me. I don't really know. But this guy has a boat, and that's why we have to go talk to him. Let's see, I think that... No, okay, never mind. I thought that rat guy would be back with our money, but apparently he's not until the next chapter, so whatever. Off we go! To Chapter 5, using this boat. Let's go! Let's just talk to some of these people. I don't really care what most of them have to say. But this guy looks awfully suspicious. Oh, please do. Your acquaintance. Bah! He seems like a right old good person. What do you have to say about this, Flavio? Ah, yes. So it is you. Ah. Well, sadly, a side problem seems to have popped up. But feast your eyes on this outrageously fantastic ship. She is a fine vessel, no? I shall call it the SS Gestapo. Fuck your name. She is the SS Gestapo, the queen of the countless ships in my personal fleet. The raw majesty of her hull, the pomp and circumstance. None can compare to her. Ah, behold the elegant curve of her prow. She cuts the very soul, don't you agree? But she is not just a beauty. She is a savage beast on the water, tops among sailboats. But above all, I can tell you, this proud ship can... Ah, yes, did you speak? Yes, of course. The problem that has sprung up. I had completely forgotten about it. The SS Gestapo, she bewitches me. Yes, well, here's the issue. We have no navigator. He ran off, the dog. The navigator, of course, is the highest ranked helmsman, the steer ships, you know. Now, here's the real problem. The waters around Keyhole Key are deathly dangerous. We need an absurdly skilled helmsman for our navigator. It is a, how you say, pickle. Oi, Flavio! Heard you talking there, sir. If you don't mind me saying, I might have a solution. Do not tease me, Babette. You can solve that problem, then spit it out already. Well, sir, I've heard talk of a famed, no, a legendary sailor living in Rogueport. Yeah, I think he's called Admiral Barbary, a salty old sea dog by all counts. But he's said to have the helmsman's touch, sir. He can make any ship bow to his will. Thing is, there ain't a soul what's seen him around the seas of late. Bassa-boom, problem solved. Let us scout out this Barbary fellow and get him on board. Alright, well, I got this covered. As is customary, my captain will handle all negotiations. That would be you, Mario. That does sound fair to everyone, does it not? Alright, why not? Let's get started on that. Then it is decided. You must find these Barbary and bring him here. Our fortune sails with you. Alright. Well, in order to get to Barbary, we had to have Piccolo with us. Not Vivian. I don't really know. I think we have to have the attack from last part too. Or last chapter. Parts. That's like the 5th time I've said that in the past few recordings of anything. I wanted to record this yesterday, but then I ran out of time. Fortunately, I'm home alone today, so nobody will be interrupting my recording, and that'll be awesome. Barbary is over here in the east part of town. In that door I tried to get to beforehand that was locked next to the thingy, the trouble center. I think that's the name of it. I don't remember. What you gotta do to get over there is simply use Yoshi to get across there, which is actually a really hard jump. I don't think I've ever fallen in the water before, but if you do that, that giant metal fish will come and bite your ass, and you'll not be a very happy panda. What does this guy have to say? Ah, yeah, one of the missions with that guy is finding him. That doesn't really matter to us. Alright, let's just... yeah, alright. Well, before we go into his house, there's a star piece right over there, and there's a shine sprite right up here. Something that we would certainly like to grab, which is perfect.
And you can actually talk to this old scraggy hobo lady who's wearing a tam shammer. I think I mispronounced that. Whatever. And she will tell you tales of Rogueport, most of which are true. So that's just entertaining. I don't think I'll read any of those. It's typically a waste of money. But here is Admiral Bobbery. What do you blokes want? You seek Admiral Bobbery? Never heard of the gent. Take your search elsewhere. Do I have to? No, away with you. Well, in his back room is a shine sprite. That's why I came back here. But he unlocked the door so we can come straight through his house now, which is good. But we're going to have to convince him to get to the ship. He doesn't want to seem to come. So, you don't really get any clues on how to do this. Believe me, this took hours the first time I played through this game. But what you gotta do is you gotta come back to this bar and talk to this guy over here. Admiral Bobbery? Yeah, I know him. You know that house just past the wall in the eastern part of town? That's his. But I think both you and he would be better off if you just let him be. Oh, it's the same thing over again? Alright, well, let's go talk to Bobbery again, because that's gotta be Bobbery. Because we have proof now. We talked to a random stranger in a bar. And I learned all of my facts off of Ranger Strandums in the bar. Screw you too, English. Anyways, let's just talk to him. Admiral Bobbery, I haven't heard the faintest idea what you're talking about. Now, if you please... Drop the act, Superstash. We already found out that you're Admiral Bobbery. Harumph, what poppycock? Tell me, what would you want with me if I were this chap? You say your ship needs a navigator, and you want me to do the job, hmm? So sorry, but you'll have to look elsewhere. I shall not set sail upon the sea, nevermore. But that's just not cool. You want to see me beg or something, is that it? You have to come along. Only you can get us safely to Keyhole Key. Awfully sorry, dear boy, but when I say no, I mean no. Well, no means yes, because we gotta go ask that bartender again. Oh, what do you have to say, Piccolo? What's the next move, Chief? This salty dude isn't going nowhere fast. I can't figure this guy out. What's his beef with the ocean, anyway? Know what we gotta do? Go find someone who knows this dude's deal. That sounds nothing like Piccolo anymore. I don't even know what half the voices I do anymore are. I just spout them out crazily. And then they make no sense. And then I misread things. And then I go into crippling depression. Oh, for a second there I thought I was supposed to talk to Fluffy. I'm like, where is he? You said Bobbery won't go with you. Oh wait, everybody's British now. What was this guy's voice? Crap, I forgot. You say Bobbery won't go to the sea, huh? Well, can't say that surprises me. The real question is, are you folks really sure you want Bobbery back on the water? Damn straight. Oh, is that it? Now I see you want to mount an expedition to Keyhole Key. Rough seas out there. Most sailors would meet their ends. Not old Bobbery, though. The fact of the matter is, Admiral Bobbery's tale is sad. Horribly sad, actually. You'll probably end up crying, but I'll tell it to you if you really want me to. Please do, I can take it. No, I hate sad stories. No, we gotta listen to the very sad story, because I didn't want to be happy today anyways. In that case, get ready. Bobbery's tale of woe goes something like this. Bobbery was once married. He had a wife of enduring beauty named Scarlet. The two of them were madly in love, the sort of love reserved for fairy tales. Now, Bobbery was a renowned sailor, so he was away from home for long periods. Scarlet never complained, though, and always waited faithfully for Bobbery's return. And Bobbery, his eye never drifted. He loved only Scarlet, truly and deeply. So they lived, and found happiness where they could, and all was good for a time. But not all good things can last. It was a particularly icy winter when it happened. Scarlet fell ill. A virus, a passing cold, no one knew. But it soon turned serious. Bobbery, at sea on a long, lonely voyage, knew nothing of his bride's suffering. By the time he returned, Scarlet had succumbed. She was gone. Bobbery, of course, blamed himself. My loving wife perished because of me. If I were not at sea, I could have nursed her to health. I could have saved her. He was overcome with such thoughts. They tormented him always, haunting his sleep.
He has never gone out to sea since. Gee, what a downer. I guess that's a pretty good reason for hating the ocean. You all know this tale now, so tell me, do you still want him to return to sea?
Yeah, we have no choice.
Very well, I understand. If you're that determined, then I'll give you this.
He just lowers himself. You got an old letter! The letter Scarlet wrote to Bobbery on her deathbed.
On her deathbed, Scarlet wrote Bobbery a final letter. You hold it now in your hands. I don't know what's written inside, but I can tell you that she told me as she lay dying, if I could succumb to the plague, and if my love should blame himself for my death, then give him this letter to him, so he may hear my voice. It was her last request. But when I saw Bobbery in misery, trying to forget the pain as he mourned his wife, I just couldn't bring myself to present this letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Please, take this letter, and do the deed I was too cowardly to do. Take it to Bobbery. Listen, Podley, thanks a ton. We'll deliver this thing. You better, okay? Let's roll, Gonzalez.
Ah, that was Piccolo. My voice is dying, so actually I'm going to end the episode right here, get a drink of water, and the next part, we'll bring this to Bobbery, get him on the ship, and head off to Key Hall Key. See you guys then.